Hello, we are live. Welcome to the Daily Dose of Awesome. Today is Friday. Super excited to be on here with everyone. I'm hoping that my comments are going to work today. So if you can hear me, just let me know you can hear me. Comment in, let me know where you're coming in from. Just let me know that you can hear me and so I could see the comments. Would love to see them. Oh, Bran, Blaze has joined. Hi, Ron is on. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to be talking to you about today, and sorry, there's a doggy with me. I'm going to be talking about if you ever struggle with asking effective questions, like asking others to take a look at your business or your opportunity, or just to even buy from you simply, and you're having like a rough time with that, then you might just need to have a new approach. Take a new approach. So that's what we will be talking about today. Effective enrollment, I like to call it. And my name is Paulina, and I'm an Elevation member here with Elite Marketing Pro, and I'm also a mentor in the Fast Track community. So super excited and grateful to be here with you. Awesome. I am seeing comments. Perfect. It makes my day. All right. So comment in. Let me know where you are coming in from, and just let me know. And if you're watching it on replay, hashtag replay so I can get back to your comments later, and I can say hello. So. Okay, let me look at those comments here. I had to put a sticky note so that I'm not looking at myself and I'm actually looking at you guys. It's a little hack I've been needing to do. Chicago, Davis is from Chicago. Carrie saying hi, I'm in Chicago as well. Let's see, I can hear your first time watching live. Hey Austin, awesome that you're on here. Usually watching the replay. Well, you caught me live, that's awesome. Perfect. And Austin, where are you from? And you got the UK and Northern California. Perfect, because I will let you know that I wished I was in Northern California right now. I think yesterday coming back from the Hawks game, which we won, it was like -20 with the wind chill and my face was really, really red. I think I got like a frostbite. It was not that much fun. All right, Austin is from Amarillo, Texas. I think that's how you say it. I kind of want to take the double L's and say like Amarillo because I don't know. I went to Argentina and they make those sh sounds. Anyways, back to the live. All right, cool. So effective enrollment, and I kind of want to like tee it off of my last live that I did a few weeks ago, where I talked about like how we shouldn't use the word shoulds and haves and how that isn't effective. And then somebody asked me, it's like, okay, well then if I shouldn't use shoulds and haves, like what do I say to people? And I answered, just have to enroll them. And it's like, okay, well, how do you effectively enroll somebody? So how do you effectively enroll a person or a prospect into your possibility? And that's what we are going to be talking about. Oh, Michelle's saying, hey girl. Hi, awesome. So let me see. And I'm looking at my notes because I've been doing it for a while, so just in my head happens. But I wanted to write it down to give you a couple steps that you can have so then you can start practicing effective enrollment. And just wrote down a couple steps that you can use as a guide. So just bear with me as I go through them with you. And if it is going to be making sense, just give me a thumbs up. If you are going to be getting lost, then just like ask clarifying questions because you're on here like Austin live, so you get to ask me some questions and then we can clear it up. Cool. Tracy saying hey. Awesome. Okay, so one, if you want to effectively enroll somebody into your possibility. So in possibility, it just really keeps it open to whatever it is that you want. I want to enroll somebody to read a book or buy a product from me or join my business. You just really have to get into their world, okay? And who here has read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Andrew Carnegie. If you have, put an emoji. I don't know. You can do the fire emoji because that book is fire and you need to read it. All right. So in that book, I think the most effective thing that I got from the book is how everybody lives in their own world. So if you can consciously remember that everybody walks around in their own world and in their own bubble, you then have an advantage, my friend. And the advantage is that leave your own little bubble and sincerely step into theirs. So get super curious about what's in their world, because we all have our own little worlds we live in. I like mine, you like yours, but I consciously step outside of my world and get into theirs. Okay? And I do that by just getting curious and asking questions. Okay? And asking effective questions. So what does that look like? Let's see, let me see here. What am I getting? I'm getting books. People of Fire. Yes, it's a great book. Awesome. Tracy. Tony's with us. Hey, Tony. Cool. All right. So asking effective questions by having the other person comp prospect here paint a picture for you and for themselves, because what happens when you ask them questions is sometimes it's questions they haven't even asked themselves. So as they're painting a picture for you by they're letting you into their world, they're also painting that picture for themselves. So asking questions like, well, what does that look like for you, or what might that look like for you? Hey, you know, if you had 2 hours freed up in your day, like what would that look like for you? And then they start telling you, oh, well, I would do this and that. Oh, well, what else might that do for you? Or then you can ask them, well, how would it feel? How would it feel to be able to get up in the morning and drink coffee, or get up at 12 and call it morning and drink coffee? Like, you know, just keep on painting. And there's few tips that I want to give you that just to like remember as you're asking these questions to know that you're doing a great job. Let's see. What was the name of the book again, Austin? How to Win Friends and Influence People by Andrew Carnegie. And I can write that down in the comments later if somebody wants to write that down. That'd be awesome. All right. Oh, I'm getting love from Michelle. Okay. Okay, so 3 things to remember that you want to remember as you're asking questions. One is you want to do a lot of less talking than the other person. And my like rule of thumb is 70 to 30%. So you do 30%, you ask the questions, and then you have the other person, you know, do the talking, 70%. And another awesome tip, and we're all guilty of doing it, is feel like the first 2 answers that a person will give you are usually like intellectual in nature, so it'll be like very logical. And the third one, most likely, it's going to be like an emotional response, right? And it reflects on the prospect's true intent. Does that make sense? Give me a 1 if you're following and if I am making sense. And Tracy wrote down the book for you, Austin. Cool. And I can't. All right, from Canada. Yeah, awesome. Perfect. Cold. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because last time I had to like learn how to pronounce. Anyways, I'll just keep on going. Perfect. 1, I'm getting a bunch of 1s. Hey, Billy. It's probably cold by you too because you're not too far away from me. Ooh, Pauline Campbell. I like your name. Okay, so the 2 questions first. So 3 things we're doing here. We're asking open-ended questions. We're asking effective questions because we want to paint the picture. So asking questions like, well, what might that look like for you, and how would it feel? 2, your first 2 answers are going to be most likely like an intellectual answer. Third one is going to hit the emotion, and that's where you want to be. You want to be with the emotion. And this is my ultimate favorite. I'm giving you the gold here because this is my ultimate favorite question that I ask. In the beginning, I felt that it was really weird to kind of ask this way, but it's not. So, and here's what I always ask. I always say, help me understand. Like, those words are amazing. I'll go like, help me understand what you mean by that, or help me understand what that might look like for you. And by using the words help me understand, like, I honestly truly want to clearly understand. Am I my face is getting red. I don't know why. All right, so I truly want to understand, and I use the phrase help me understand. Two things happen. Two things happen. One, the prospect, actually, being a human being, we want to help people. It's just natural. It's a natural thing. If you're human, somewhere in there, you want to help people. So when I pull those magic words out, like, oh, just help me understand what you mean by that, or help me understand what that will look like for you, you know. It has the prospect get really clear with their language, because like, hey, they want to help you understand what's going on, and they'll be like super clear, and then we can paint the picture of what is going on in their world, and then I will just say it back to them. Okay, so from what I understand is, and then blah, 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 you know, having the 2 hours in the daytime would really allow you to spend some time with your children, you know, like, and you keep on digging deeper, right? All right, and if you are still with me, let's see. Yes, that's so good. Awesome. Help me understand. Ooh, I like that. Oh, Brett, awesome. Janessa, I'm glad that you're loving it. So I challenge you to try it on. You can always take it off if you don't like it, but you can try that on, and do keep me posted. I would love to get your feedback to see how that felt and how that worked for you. Cool. Vincent, help me understand. Da, da, da. Perfect. Awesome. And what else did I have on here? I'm looking at my notes. Yeah. And that's a great sentence. Like, help me understand. And then, because your intention is, in all the conversations, it's just how might I be able to help this person? Like, how might I be able to serve them better, right? And this is something that we in the Elite Marketing Pro community are tossing around, is the word might. Might is a powerful word. Like, JT talks about it all the time, like the power of might, because it talks about power and possibility. Those are the two big concepts that the word power might has. So, and it's something that you might want to do. You not necessarily in your mind think you have to go through it, but you're creating. You're like, oh, I might want to do this, and then you're like creating this picture of like what that would look like for you. All right, so if you are still with me and if it is making sense, I answer to either. Cool. I don't know, just these side conversations. All right, perfect. Let me see here. Write comment in 2, just a 2 if you're with me, if I am making sense, if you're getting value. You can do #value, so I know this was good, and it was awesome. I want to thank the person who brought it up last time and asked me a follow-up question with my last live, because I was able to create this enrollment content. Okay, and let's see. All right, and one last thing. I'm getting a lot of 2s. One last thing is, if you are, let's say, you don't need to do a whole crazy enrollment conversation. If you want to just recommend something, I just had like the side note I wanted to let you guys know. So if you are going to recommend something, you can definitely just use like a third-party story, right? And then follow up with some questions. That's like the easiest way to recommend a book. Be like, hey, and then you use a third-party story of how that helped somebody. Okay, cool. I'm getting a lot of value. Good. It's so awesome to be here live with you guys. You have no idea. I have so much gratitude and appreciation for all of you, and so thankful that I can come on here for 15 minutes and pour into you guys, because as I'm pouring into you, you guys are doing wonders to me. So I truly, truly appreciate everyone on here, and just want to say thank you for being so awesome, being an awesome community. Oh, I'm getting lots of love. Thanks so much, guys. And yeah, so if you are loving it, you can go ahead and share. If you think somebody would enjoy this content, you can go ahead and share, like. And if you are watching this video because somebody shared it with you, then you can ask them about how you can be more involved with Elite Marketing Pro and the community, or you can look us up at elitemarketingpro.com. Cool, guys. Brad's like, we are awesome, aren't we? Yes. Yes, you guys are amazing. I'm making like lifetime friends here, preferably with people who live somewhere else than Chicago, so I can get out of this polar vortex. Just kidding. No, I love it here. Pauline, thank you. Thank you, guys. And I will see you in the community and answer some comments as they come in. Take care. Have an awesome weekend.